friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Edie and I am on the move to becoming debt-free using the Paycheck budget and cash envelope system. If you're an oldie but a goodie, hey friend, welcome back for another cash stuffing video. Okay, let's jump right in. This is my third time recording this video. I have tried several times over the last few days and I just could not get it done. Life has been lifing. It has been all over me. It has been beating me up. It has been just dog walking me with no biscuits, friend. I have made it back to finally get this video done. And first, we're going to start off with revamping my September budget. I sort of talked about this, alluded to me in my last video, that, my budget just isn't working for me anymore and I need to redo it quickly. So let's go ahead and jump right in. For today's video, we will be using the Easy Cash Budget Planner. I purchased this from Celisa here on YouTube. Her channel is Beautifullymeandyou. If you're interested in purchasing this planner, I will have the link to it in my description box. So if you want to, go ahead and check it out. I have been using this one just about a year, since August of 2021. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It is easy to use. It is straightforward. And it is just a great planner. So when you get a chance, go ahead and check it out and maybe pick one up if you are interested. All right, so for ease of use of this video, I did go ahead and sort of write out the budget that I have been using. There are several changes that we will walk through together today. Most notably is going to be the increase in some of my utilities. Ooh, this is going to be a painful one, but we know it's coming. All right, so typically in the past, I had been sort of budgeting $800 per week, and it covered all my bills, my cash envelope, sinking fund, savings challenges, so things of that nature. So I think this is going to be around $900. At least that's what I pulled out the bank, hoping I didn't have to dip into some of my funds, but let's go ahead and walk through it. Okay, so let's see. Most notably, I guess let's start in the bills, because those are where my biggest changes were taking place. Let's see. Last quarter of the year, my light bill was running just right at $120. In case you're interested, I typically do on all of my bills, if possible, the levelized billing. It just works better for me just to have the consistent amount that I need to pay each week, or that I need to, pay each month. And so my light bill on a levelized plan was running about $120 per month. And that has actually increased for moving into the winter and spring months. That has actually increased by $33. Let me bring this in. So that has actually increased by $33 per month. So my new light bill amount will be $153 per month. So we'll go ahead and write that new budget amount in. Let's see, that new budget amount for the light bill is going from $120 up to $153. So that's our first notable change there. Let's see. And next we have our water bill. Our water bill is going to stay the same, so nothing that we need to change there. We'll just go ahead and move that over. Next we have my gas bill. My gas bill on a levelized plan had been running $80 a month for the last, I would say, like 5 or 6 years. This year the gas rate has changed in my area. So let's see, the new gas monthly billing plan is going to be $120. Again, that has gone up $40. I was just like, yowza. How did that happen? But $120 is the new amount for my gas. So let's go ahead and add that in. That has gone from $180 to $120 per month. All right, and let's see. Next, we have our internet plan. Our internet plan, there was some administrative fee that tacked in. It was like 33 cents or something of that nature. So we're going to take our internet plan up from $79 to $80 just to make sure that we have enough to account for that increase. So the internet has gone up to $80. Next, likewise, with my cell phone plan, I do have me and my oldest daughter and my two of my sons have cell phones, and so my cell phone bill had been running $232 a month. Again, some administrative fee kicked in, and so now that has gone from $232 actually to $234. So we'll go ahead and write that in, $234 for my cell phone plan. Likewise, my alarm. I did have Digital Life for my alarm plan. They are going, well, AT&T, the company that owns them, has decided to not continue with the alarm service. So I had to move to Brinks, friend. And Brinks, instead of the $30 like managed plan that I get an employer discount. It has gone up from $30 to $50. So again, that's another significant change in the monthly bill there. So the alarm has gone up. All right, and the next bill is my trash. I live outside of the city limits. I live in the county, as we call it, sort of in a little subdivision. They were billing me like $30 a quarter, and now that has gone up from $30 to $60. Again, owie, so that one has doubled. I normally save $10 a month to cover sort of that quarterly expense, and now instead of the $10, I will need to set aside $20 per month just to cover when that bill rolls around. So again, my trash bill has gone up. As far as the remaining bills that I have, these have remained the same. I pay $100 towards some furniture that I have in my son's room. He got a new bedroom set. And I have school fees that run me $100 per month. We pay to play in my area, so most of our school activities aren't funded by the district. So if there's like an extracurricular activity that you want, parents have to pay for that. I don't mind, it keeps my kids busy and they enjoy it. So again, my school fees are $100. Okay, so I was setting aside roughly $246 a month just to cover those. That broke down to $220 per week that I was stuffing for the month ahead. So let's go ahead and add these up and see what our new monthly bill total is going to be. Let's see, let's bring in my handy dandy calculator. Make sure that's not too much glare there. And let's go ahead and get this added up. Okay, so first we have the $153 for the light bill. We have $95 for the water bill. $120, $80, $234, $50, $20, and $200 for those last two bills. Oh, that takes my new bill amount to $952. Let's go ahead and get that one written in. Let's see, $952 is our new bill amount. And if I break that down bi-weekly, my new bill amount will be $238. We're going to go ahead and say that's going to be $240. And $240 is the new amount that we will need to set aside for our month ahead bills. Not too bad, but, not optimal. So $240 is our new bill amount. All right, so next let's move on to our cash envelopes here. Our cash envelopes, let's see, in giving we were doing $110. I did get an annual raise at my job, so the giving amount is going from $110. That will now go up to $120 per week. Likewise, I normally set around $100 for groceries. And while I have one less belly to feed, my oldest son did go off to college. I am paying for school lunches. It's outrageous in my area. It's like something like $4 a day per child. That's like $20 a week. And then if you have two, like I have two, that's $40 a week. That's like $160 per month. I said, no way, no Sam ham. These kids are going to take their lunch. And so I need to factor in something extra that each week just to account for, you know, the extra in groceries there. So I thought about $25 would be good. So we're going to start out with $125. If I need to go up, right, things are too expensive or something like that, then I'll just go up. But right now, I think we'll start off at $125 per week, and we should be good there. Next we have gas, and as many as you know, if you follow me, I work from home. I'm a remote worker, so I don't typically fill up every week. I maybe fill up every 2 weeks, sometimes every 3 weeks, once a month, depending on what happens. So for gas, I'm going to actually take that down to $25. So instead of the $50, I'm just going to set aside $25 per week, and then if I need to fill up every 2 weeks, I'll have the money, and if not, you know, I'll just pull it from Miscellaneous or somewhere like that if I need to. So I'm going to take my gas down to $25. Next, we have fun. During the summer months, we typically do fun. We're out and about. We're moving more, things of that nature. So I'm going to actually take out the fun category, and I'm going to repurpose that to spending. I think spending just makes more sense. We do a couple fun things, but less during the summer months. So I'm going to change this to spending. And I'm going to keep the same $50. I'm just going to rename the category there. All right, so let's go ahead and get that one added up. Have a handy dandy calculator again. So let's see, that's going to be 120 plus 125 plus 25 for the gas, and what did we say, 50 for spending. Let's see, that doesn't look right just because I know how much that's supposed to be. So let's see, 120 plus 125 plus 25 plus 50. Our new cash envelope amount is going to be $320, so just up like $10 from where we had been. So let's go ahead and get that one written in. The total there is going to be $320. As far as my sinking funds, I do have a minimum balance that I like to contribute to my sinking funds each week, and I think I'm going to stay there. You can only cut back so far, right? You can only be so frugal. You can only like downsize or reduce costs so much. And so if for some reason I can't make it with this $900 per week, then I will either need to bring in more income from my savings. I tend to, you know, work off the 80-20 rule. I save 20% and I live off 80%. And you know, if I might need to reduce that for a while if need be, but I do not want to go down any more on my sinking funds. I think 220 is the minimum balance that we're going to stay with there. I actually need to increase that, but for right now, 220 is what it is. All right, and I do have a couple savings challenges that I contribute to every week. Right now, they average about $100. I do like to keep the $100 there. It may be $90, it may be $85, but $100 is a good starting place there. Again, I can always take away from it if this isn't working or adjust, but I think $100 is a good amount. And next we have our roll the dice challenge, or, you know, I usually have some little challenge that I contribute to every week in addition to the 52-week savings challenge. This had been 25. I'm going to take this down to 20. It'll just have to work, right? So we will take that from $125 down to $120. And I think that is all our categories. We should be able to get this to work. Let's go ahead and sum this up at the bottom. So our cash envelopes went from $310 up to $320. Let's see, our sinking funds, we kept that at $220. We have our savings challenges, and that went from 125 down to 120. And then we have our weekly bill amount that came in right at 240. So we will write that one right here. And when we add this up, this should be $900 if I did the math correctly. I just wanted, my current budget to reflect what was actually happening in my life. And right now, the $800 a week was not happening anymore. So let's go ahead and add this up and make sure that this totals $900. So we have $900 minus the $240 for our bill amount, minus the $320 for our cash envelopes. Let's see, minus the $220 for our sinking funds, and that leaves us exactly $120 for our savings challenges, and that is $0. Things have just gone up so much. They're so expensive just everywhere we go. It's just, sort of life. It's what happens. And, we adjust and we move on. So I think this will now work for us. It looks good. I'm comfortable with it. Again, if for some reason we don't make it with the $900, we will either have to move in new income, or, we'll have to make something shake, y'all. So now that we have our budget, let's go ahead and pull out our wallets and our wallet and our cash envelope, and we will get to stuffing for the week. Be right back. All right, so we are back and ready to attack. Shout out to Budget with Gabs. I know that's the saying she loves. I always giggle when she says it, so just thought I'd throw it in. All right, let's start out with our change. Let's see how much change we have this week in our little coin purse. I know we have some silver and some pennies. Make sure we get it all out. Last week I had my debit cards in here, not this week though. All right, we'll set our little coin purse to the side. Lots of little change. I have a separate jar where I put my pennies. So we will go ahead and take these out and set them to the side. I have somewhere this goes later. All right, let's go ahead and get our silvers in. And just have a few this week. It's acting like it doesn't want to take them. All right, so that is our change for the week. Got that added in. All right. And let's see. Now that we have our change done, we have some room for our cash. All right, and again, we will be working with $900 this week. That's what I pulled out the bank, so I was so glad that worked out. Let's go ahead and get that counted for the week. All right, so let's start off. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. That's $500 and $100 bills. We have 150. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, so $240 in 20s. All right, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 in 10s. And in 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40 in 5s. All right, let's see. And we have our wallet here. Let's see. First, let's get these receipts out. If you haven't heard about Fetch, Fetch is a great rewards app that rewards you with points every time you upload a new receipt. If you haven't heard about Fetch, go ahead, check out the app. Once you sign up using my referral code right here, you'll get 2,000 points and I'll get 2,000 points. 2,000 points roughly equates to $2. So if you haven't tried or if you don't know about Fetch, go ahead and check it out. You will be pleasantly surprised. So that's what we do with these receipts. All right, and I have my little cheat sheet here that tells me everything that needs to go where. So let's go ahead and get our cash stuck for this week. How have you guys been? Again, it has been, just a week of adjustments in my world, but we have made it do. I didn't even cash stuff last week, so I did get groceries and I didn't get gas. We didn't eat out much, but last week was rough, y'all. How's your week been? How have you adjusting to the fall and the start of school? Leave me a comment below and let me know how you've been, how things have been going. All right, so for spending is getting $50 this week. And for spending, we're just going to do one $50 bill. All right, so that is spending. Let's see, next we have gas, and this week gas is getting $25. So we're just going to take a 20 and we're going to take a 5, and that is the $25 for gas. All right, next we have groceries, and groceries is getting $125 this week. And for that, we're going to do 100, we're going to do a 20, and we're going to do a 5 in groceries. All right, and next we have eating out. Eating out is actually part of spending, so we'll leave that blank. We just know that $20 is in spending and $30 is in eating out. So we'll leave it blank for this week simply because we just have a 50, but when I break that, I'll know where it goes. Let's see, next we have giving, and giving is getting $120. So we're going to do a 100 and we're going to do a 20. And that is our giving for the week. And that is it for our cash wallet. Let's go ahead and move on to our savings challenges. All right, and here is our savings challenge binder. All right, first up we have our $1 challenge. We had no ones this week, just change. So we're good to go there. And next we have our 52-week savings challenge. And our 52-week savings challenge, we actually only have 6 weeks to go. So I will be glad to finish this one just so I could start on something else. I think we're going to go double back to the penny challenge. Again, if you haven't seen the penny challenge, I will link the video here where I counted my last penny challenge. I really enjoyed that one. I actually can't wait to start it again. So in a few weeks when we finish that one, we'll move back to our penny challenge. But currently we should have $2,015 in our 52-week savings challenge. We have the two $1,000 placeholders rather. The two $1,000 placeholders. This represents money that we have in the bank that we've already deposited. Then we have 100, 110, and 115, and we are adding another 100 to our 52-week savings challenge. All right, and that should give us, let's see, $2,215. Again, we have our two $1,000 placeholder, and then we have 100, 200, 210, and 215 in our 52-week savings challenge. All right, let's go ahead and get that one back in. All right, let's see. Next we have our roll the dice challenge. This week, I believe the roll the dice challenge is getting $30. And it's going to be this sort of middle row. I think this ended up being 27, but I don't have any ones again. Let's go ahead and just get it counted. That's 6 and 4 is 10, and 4 is 14, and 6 is 20, and 6 more is going to be 26. So let's go ahead and get this counted in. If you know, you know. My coloring is awful on camera. I feel like I might have failed the coloring in primary school, but it'll do what it do for today. So let's go ahead and get this colored in and get our $30 added. This was a little fun challenge that I purchased from someone on Etsy. You know, just something fun and different. I was supposed to roll the dice on this, but friend, I lost the dice right away. It was cute and purple too. I'm sure it's under the couch or somewhere like that. I dropped it somewhere, but you know, adding it up does the same thing. So let's go ahead and get this last one in. Shout out to people that lose stuff as soon as they get it, like me. All right, so that is our $26. We'll give this a little shake so we can dry some. All right, and then we will go ahead and put our $30 in the Roll the Dice challenge. So we're going to do a 20 and 10 to make 30. And that is our savings challenges for the week. Just to give you a preview, once I finish that little mini challenge, this is the next mini challenge that I'm working on. I purchased it from the Average Budgeter back a month or so ago when she was having a sale. So I'm excited about starting this one and starting the penny challenge again. All right, let's move on to our high priority binder. All right, and here we go with our high priority binder. Again, first off, we have month ahead, and this week month ahead is getting $240. Let's go ahead and give it a count first. This is 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, and 440, and we are adding two $100 bills, my last two hundreds. And let's see, two 20s to make 40. So $240 in our month ahead. And let's see, this should give us $680. So that is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 620, 640, 660, $680. If this is your first time here, I typically run a month ahead in my bills. So the bills that we're stuffing for now are actually for October. So I did have some money in my buffer account that I just used to cover whatever the excess was in those new bills. But moving forward towards October, we're in a good place. All right, and next we have lawn care, and lawn care gets $25 weekly. And that's going to be a 20 and a 5. So $25 in lawn care. All right, next we have car maintenance. And car maintenance is getting $10 this week. You should have $90 in this envelope. Let's get it counted. That is 50, 70, 80, and 90. And 10 more makes 100. One more count. That is 50, 70, 80, 90, and 100 in car maintenance. I actually just got an oil change last week. And friend, would you believe I got an oil change and then my check engine light came on and I had to take it right back. I was so annoyed, but another few hours we had to spend in there just to find out that somebody didn't screw a gasket or something on right. And I'm like, if I can't trust the dealership, who can I trust? I'm gonna need them to get it together. Okay? All right, so next after car maintenance, we have household. In household, it's getting its usual $5 this week. Let's go ahead and give it a quick count. Household has 50, 60, 70, 75, and 5 more brings household up to 80. Again, another quick count. That is 50, 60, 70, $80 in household. I need to be careful with this candle. I don't want my little dollars to catch on fire. That would not be good, friend. All right, and self-care, I believe, is getting $20 this week. That is correct. Self-care is getting $20. Right now in self-care, we have $20.40. My boys just got some haircuts, and I got some stuff from the hair store. But another $20 should bring self-care up to $60. And that's right. So $20, $40, $60 in self-care. And self-care just funds things like haircuts and, you know, typically mani-pedis. It's been a while since I've gotten a mani-pedi, but self-care gets $20 this week. Next, we have my fur baby, Sammy. And Sammy is getting $20. Right now he has 50 and 55. We just read up on some food and some treats and things of that nature. So he is getting $20 this week. And now Sammy has $50, $70, $75 for Sammy. All right, and let's see. Next after Sammy, we have Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is just a catch-all. It catches anything, like if I go over in a category or I need some extra funds or anything like that. So this week, Miscellaneous is getting $5, but let's give it a quick count. It has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 5 more makes 100 in Miscellaneous. Last quick count, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 in Miscellaneous. All right, there we go. Now let's move on to our Family Binder. And next we have our sparkly pink butterfly family binder. Shout out to CierrasCashCouture on Etsy. She was making these a while. I don't think she makes them anymore, but I still love mine, friend. It's beautiful and sparkly and rose gold, and I just love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get our family binder stuffed. All right, we're starting off with my middle son, Sean. Let's give Sean a quick count. Right now, Sean has 100, 120, 140, 150, 155, and 5 more brings Sean up to, what did I say, 155? So that should bring Sean up to 160. I'm going to go ahead and swap, I'm going to swap these 2 5s and this 10 out for a 20. And that should still give Sean 160. Let's count it again. That is 100, 120, 140, 160 for Sean. My choir baby. All right, and next we have my caboose, Mr. Shane. Let's go ahead and give Shane a quick count here. Shane has 100, 120, 130, 140, 150 in Mr. Shane's envelope, and Shane is getting $5 also. All right, let's go ahead and swap. Let's see, how many 5s does he have? He just has 3 5s. We're gonna leave Mr. Shane alone. I think he's okay. Let's give it one more count. That's 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, and 155 for Mr. Shane. All right, let's see. Next, we're moving on to personal, and my personal envelope is getting $10 this week. Yay me. Let's give me a quick count. We have 50, 100, 110, 120, 130, and $140. I'm going to give myself a 10. And then I'm going to swap these 2 5s and this 10 for a 20. All right, let's give myself one more quick count. That is 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, $150. Is that right? That is right. All right. Let's see, next we have clothing, and this week clothing is getting $10. Let's give clothing a quick count. This week clothing has 50, 60, 70, $80 in clothing, and 10 more should make that 90. What did I do that? 10 more should make that 90. Let's put that back here. And let's see. Clothing has 50, 60, 70, 80, $90 in clothing. And we are going to swap these 2 5s and this 10 for a 20. All right, let's make sure clothing is still right. Now clothing has 50, 70, 80, $90 in clothing. All right, and next we have family time, and this week family time is getting $10. Let's give family time a quick count. Family time has 100, 120, 130, 140, $150, $155. And we're going to add 10 to family time. Let's go ahead and give family time a quick count. Again, that's 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, $165 in family time. That is correct. Oh, we're doing good, y'all. All right, let's see. Then we have Tech Save. And this week, Tech Save is getting $10 also. If you don't know, I am saving up for a camera. Right now, I am filming on my iPhone 13. It does not like it. It just does not. It's either a cloud storage issue or it's a phone storage issue. I've got too many apps. I've got too much stuff saved. It's giving me the blues, and I need a camera. So that's what we're saving for. All right, so $10 adds to Tech Save. Let's give it another quick count. That is $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $95 in Tech Save. All right, maybe my next savings challenge we will put towards Tech Save, but that is right, $95. And then we have Boss Babe. This week, Boss Babe is getting $5. So let's go ahead and add a 5. All right, and Boss Babe now has $20, $30, $40, $45, $50 in Boss Babe. Is that right? Oh, it should be 55. One more time. $20, $30, $40, $50, $55 in Boss Babe. Boss Babe is just anything towards my channel, like a giveaway or maybe a gift card for something. So, yeah, Boss Babe is coming on along. All right, let's move over to my nice to have binder. All right, so now we're back to our yellow nice to have binder. And first up, we have subscriptions. And subscriptions is getting $15 this week. All right, let's go ahead and give it a quick count. Right now, subscriptions has 50, 100, 110, 120, 125, 126, and 127. Let's see, we are adding $15. So let's do a 10 and a 5. And I believe that takes subscriptions up to 142. Let's give it a quick count. That is 50, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, and 142. If you didn't know, it is roughly 3:43 in the morning. I am surprised I am even functioning at this point, but we are making good time, y'all. All right, let's see. Next, we have insurance, and insurance is getting $20 this week. All right, and let's see. We are going to give it 2 10s. All right, let's go ahead and give insurance a count. Insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 120, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160 in insurance. Let's see, is that right? It should be 180 in insurance. Let's count that again. We have let's count that again. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, $180. See, I just said how good we was doing, and we messed up a count that quick. Let's be quiet and cash stuff. All right, next up we have car tax. Car tax is fully funded for the year, so we will skip that one. Following car tax, we have choir fees. This is different than school fees. This just covers like choir entry fees or like shirts or anything that, you know, sort of like the kid needs. But this week, choir is getting $5. Let's go ahead and give it a quick count. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30 in choir fees. Let's go ahead and add, I'm just double checking to make sure that's right. Do I even have it on here? I don't even have it on my little list. But choir fees is getting $5, so let's go ahead and add it. All right, so adding 5, it should have $55 now. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20. Why am I counting 5s? I'm counting fives because I just said how good we were doing and now I'm messing up. So let's start over again. Choir fees now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $55 in choir fees. All right, so that is correct. All right, and next we have sorority dues. And this week's sorority dues is also getting $5. Let's go ahead and give it a quick count. That is $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40 in sorority dues. Let's see, what do I have? I just have 1 10. Nah, we'll just add 5. All right, let's give it a quick count. It now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 in sorority dues. All right, last but not least, we have HOA. And HOA is also getting $5. Let's get it open. Let's get it open and give it a quick count. HOA has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40. And we're adding 5 to make that 45. One more count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 in HOA. Is that right? That is right. All right, and that's it for our good to have binder. Let's go ahead and move on to our low priority binder. That's going to be all for us today. All right, and here we have our low priority binder. This binder always wants to misbehave, so let's flex it out some. All right, let's see. And in our low priority binder, our first envelope of the day is Support Small. For supporting some small businesses. Let's give Support Smalls a quick count. Smalls has 10, 20, 30, $35. 5 more makes 40. Let's go ahead and look at that. That's right. All right, and now Smalls has 10, 20, 30, $40 in Smalls. I'm going to swap out 2 of these 5s for this last 10. All right. And let's see, next we have gifts. And this week, gifts is also getting $5. Gifts is for birthdays or somebody else's birthday or, well, somebody else, like not in my immediate family, birthdays or something like that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and give gifts a quick count. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This year I'm funding family gifts through my 52-week savings challenge. That's why we were stuffing so much there. So that is almost fully funded. Nothing to worry about there. So it gives us some time to stuff towards our 2023 gifts. Let's give it one more quick count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35 in gifts. That is correct. Come on, little envelope. There we go. Love these zippered ones. All right, and next we have travel. And this week, travel is getting $10. This week and most weeks, travel is getting $10. Let's give it a quick count. Travel has 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190 in travel. And travel is going to get, our last 2 5s. We messed up somewhere. Let's go ahead and give it another quick count. We have 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, $200 in travel. Let's see, is that correct? That is correct. All right, and travel is good to go there. Let's see, last we have holidays, and holidays is supposed to be getting $5. And that means I put an extra $5 somewhere. But let's go ahead and give holidays a quick count. Right now, holidays has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35, $40 in holidays. We're going to go ahead and add an extra 5 from some extra cash that I had over here. Just like magic, an extra $5 that we're adding to holidays. And that should take us from $40 to $45. Let's give it a quick count again. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 in holidays. I don't know where I overstuffed something. I mean, something got 10 that was only supposed to get 5. Very, very interesting. But we will not worry about it now. Holidays has its 5, and we will figure out where it is later. Last but not least is Amazon. Amazon only catches our weekly rollover, so it gets nothing this week. And that's it. That's all, y'all. Hey, if you made it to this far in the video, thank you for hanging out with me for the last 30 minutes or so. If you wouldn't mind, before you leave, go ahead and hit the like button. And while you're there, subscribe to my channel. We would really appreciate you joining the gang, and everyone is welcome and appreciated. While you're there, after you like and subscribe, please hit the bell notification so that you get a notice every time I upload a new video. So again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me while I stuffed my last paycheck in September. Until next week, stay safe and stay blessed, guys. Bye.